There you go. Everyone knows how to do this now. The $200, he's planning to get 200. Now we're going to try to make some money. So we have a $200 gift and we're going to get what get a door prize, something else to go with the gift card as a surprise. Okay, don't tell what it is. Okay. So $200 gift card plus she's got some gifts over there. So do we have anything higher than 200? 210 Deck and Giant. 210 Deck and Giant.
220 bigger.
There you go. You spend a 220 to get a $200 gift card. So it's worth $20. Come on. No, 220 for biggers. 225 Deck and Giant.
Biggers. 230.
230. 235 Deck and Giant. Matt, hurry up. You gotta...
240 bigger.
240. Matt, I didn't ask you to give my weight out. But, okay. My weight, I said. Come on.
Hey, that's only half the money. So
240 for biggers. 240 for biggers going once, twice. Ruffalo, $300. I'm serious. $300 going once. Come on, get up in. For the $300 going once, twice. We're going to go to 10. 300. $100 worth of door prizes. No.
The other side.
Yep.
Door prize. Let's do a door prize now. How many auction stuff is left over there? Is there anything left upstairs for auction? No. Okay. We'll do that a little bit. And that's door prize right there.
We're going to do a popcorn machine. Marty Jensen.
Marty Jensen.
Marty Jensen.
Not so tonight.
All right.
Brian Mackey up here?
Not yet.
Come on, up next. No, she's coming tonight. Brian Mackey, Jonathan Zobek, I think will be up next. So make your way up here. Jonathan, also, Katie Munder, come forward. Katie, come forward. I'm here. Come on, guys, we're very late. Great. Right here. Mr. Mackey? Okay. We'll have some more, don't worry. I'll raise some money for this organization. Now, good to have someone. So here we go. This is good. Brian Mackey. Luke Skywalker, known as Brian Mackey. So our floor is Chewbacca. Brian, shake your hand, my friend. Brian has been a member of this organization for a good number of years. I forgot the number, that's why I would say good number. But he has held so many different positions. And we're going to have a little more tribute tonight, but I know some of you will not be at the banquet tonight, unfortunately. But Brian has been a faithful member, a reliable member. I told him one day, I said, Brian, I believe in reincarnation. I think you were a sheriff back in the 1850s. Back in Tombstone or something like that. He goes, what makes you say that? You had the fastest trigger finger. You send those emails out before you even get them to you. So you'll miss a lot of his emails. Not so many. He'll still send them out. Brian has moved, and his mom is here too, to Pennsylvania. Are you clapping because he's moving, or are you clapping because it's Pennsylvania? Anyway, there you go. There you go. But I've known Brian for a long time. He has served. I can't go till everything he does will be here at 4:30. But as far as the state board, he was a secretary. He took over when someone could do it any longer. Brian, just try this for a while. I know you can do it. He did a great job. And then when Todd Furry was ill, we were going into the transition phase with Tom, knowing he was ill, quite ill. And I said, Brian, you have a bookkeeping job going on here, business. I'm going to give you an opportunity to get your skills down. Good. And he became our treasurer. And he's a great kid. Great young man, I shouldn't say kid. Great young man who is a surfer. Now, go on our website, and if we look up all those nice pictures, you'll see Brian standing on a surfboard, and he wanted me to put a caption in there. So, of course, I did. Here's Brian Mackey, state affiliate treasurer. He balances himself better on a surfboard than he balances our books. And he had the right to edit it. He just left it. Brian, friend to friend, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Great. Another thing too, before I go, very important. He took upon the challenge. Never did it before. We had some difficulty with somebody doing our website. Brian, an idea for you. Give it a try. He said, I'm not too good with websites. Well, you're better than me. So he took upon his challenge, and he's our webmaster, and has done such a great job. He's webmaster in how many states now?
5 states in one national division.
So there you go. There you go. So Brian, we're here, Brian, tonight. So I just want Brian to say a few words. Anything nice about me? Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone for giving me, all the great opportunity to do what I have over the years with this. I would like to thank Joe for always giving me the opportunity to motivate me and to give me the opportunity to grow as a member.
Now, Brian has left our affiliate, as we said, but did he really leave it? He's our webmaster. And, it's funny too. This weekend is Pennsylvania's convention. He resides in Pennsylvania. So I said, how can I get him here? Well, we want to honor him anyway. I said, Brian, you pick, which one should I go to? Well, let's think this out. You've been a long time member of the state of New Jersey, but a new member in Pennsylvania. You want to grow in Pennsylvania? I can wait. Yeah. I said, we're going to honor you. You be there. You be there. Brian, thank you. Linda, thank you for all the driving you've done and phone calls you made. And I think you're back there selling raffle tickets. Come on, let's get it done. All right, this next panel is dear to my heart. It's dear to Dr. Jernigan when he passed away. Members of our board, national board, thought of a way to keep Dr. Jernigan's belief in our organization alive. He loved national convention. In fact, he'd be up on the podium up there, the head table, And you would see him, if you could see him, but rumor had it wasn't rumor, he'd get paper, make paper airplanes and fly them into the audience and stuff like that. So when he passed away in 1998, we were in Dallas, Texas. And the following year, he died in October. So the following year, 1999, we were in Atlanta. And we did roll call estates. Our whole affiliate, we had about 60 people there, made paper airplanes. And when they said New Jersey, we flew them. Dr. Jet. So we decided to come up with some idea to keep his hope and dream alive, that we got to get people to convention. It's going to change their lives. So the Jernigan Scholarship came into being for first timers. It is probably in next month's Braille Monitor. How many people here get the Braille Monitor? Here's the real question. How many people read the Braille Monitor? Okay. So you have some back issues to look at. But in those issues, December, January, February, March, probably will be information on the Jernigan Institute, on the Jernigan Scholarship. And also, how many students are here looking for money? Only 3? How many students here are looking for money? College students. How many parents here are looking for the kids to get the money? There you go. I knew I'd get a big yell on that one. Starting November 1st, which is past 3 days. I know. The national scholarship forms are out. Get them in early. Every year we say get them in early. And usually the last 3 days before, usually March 28th to March 31st, I get hit with like 12 of them. Get them done early. If you didn't win a scholarship last year, try again. Keep trying. We've had some people try 4 times before they win one. But again, it's just not the money. It's the gift. When you have 700 people applying for a scholarship and give out 30, what an honor. So do it, get it done. Okay, so this next panel is dear to Dr. Jernigan's heart, dear to my heart, because we also help to fund the Jernigan Scholarship. Depends how much money they make through sales and donations, and how many are applying. They divide X into Y and come up with a dollar amount. It's usually 400 or 500, sometimes a little bit more. And you have to be at the convention the whole time. But everything's in the letter that you'll get in the Braille Monitor. So we in the Federation for the past 20 years or so have helped our first timers go with additional financial support. Because we believe in it. We raise money, because we believe in it. We spend money, because we believe in it. And we hear from 2 of the 3 that went as first timers. Will Jonathan go first? Jonathan, let me ask you a question. Off mic, hold on. Let me be the first to introduce the president of the student division, just elected a half an hour ago. Jonathan.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Yes. Good stuff. All right. Yeah. So to begin, it was actually a very great experience at my first national convention. Like the automatic doors to the hotel sliding open and hearing all these hundreds of thousands of just canes tapping. Wow. It was pretty good because outside of state convention of 2017, yeah, national convention it was honestly the most, biggest gathering the nation's wide I've ever been in. It was, it showed me, everyone's, sort of the same boat, and we're all organized. We're all fighting so we can live the lives we want. And as a student, it was great to meet so many other students at the NABS networking event. Whether these students from Alaska, Hawaii, or California. It's also great to interact with the board and meet the board of the National Association of Blind Students, just to be connected on a more national level. So yeah, it was great to have that opportunity to meet so many of the nation's blind, and especially hear President Rico Bono speak. And I was at a bank, but I thought the speech was actually pretty good there. Anyone else? All right. So yeah, it was a very wonderful opportunity, and even though I did miss out on a week of my internship, I wouldn't give up that week for anything. I'd just like to thank everyone who made that experience possible. Thank you.
Now that you went to the convention, I know I met you in the hallway coming back from something, and you were so excited that you said you signed up for PAC. Is that true?
That is correct.
You think it's a good idea for students and others to sign up for the PAC plan?
Yes.
It wasn't playing well, was it very easy to sign up for the PAC plan?
It was.
You think it's a benefit for everyone to join PAC?
Yes.
Matt, Beggars, it's your turn to go. Can you go next?
What?
B.
Pack plan, same thing. So we have the pack planners table back here. Nobody's come back here. It's kind of lonely back here. We have a full crowd. They don't like you. What was that? I have some candy bars back here for people that want to increase. I have a gift certificate, some coffee back here for people that want to sign up for their first time. So come see us.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Katie Maunder, and this was my first time going to national convention as well, and I'm going to tell you guys all about it. I went with my amazing boyfriend Ryan Stevens, who yes, he absolutely deserves a huge round of applause because he's been coming to convention for many years, quite a few years, and he inspired me to want to go to the convention. So I'll tell you about how we got there. We took a plane, and we flew from Philadelphia International Airport to Orlando, and it went very well actually because we had some help getting. It was nice. It was really nice because my parents actually dropped us off at the airport, and so once we got there, when we got to the gate, we had some help to get on the plane, and then also to get off the plane. And then once we got to the airport and we got our bags, we took a shuttle to get to the hotel. And it meant so much to me to go to the convention this year. The getting the scholarship was honestly amazing because it helped me out so much. And there were several things during the convention that I absolutely loved. One of them was the mock trial. That was very enjoyable. I also loved Ryan and I actually early one morning. We went up to the presidential suite and got our pictures taken with President Nicobona. That was really awesome. And it was pretty crazy because both Ryan and I got sick with colds while we were at National, but we both absolutely loved it anyway. We both just we weren't gonna let that stop us, so we just had an amazing time anyway. And other things that we did were the banquet speech, like Jonathan said. I thought the banquet speech was amazing, and I also was completely mind-boggled and just so happy to hear Ray Kurzweil speak because my parents told me that they first heard his name when I was 2 years old, and it was really just fantastic to hear him speak. And I just want to just say how much this organization means to me. I've been part of the NFB now for about 2 years, and honestly, it was honestly Ryan that got me so inspired to be part of it because I used to be a slacker. I used to not want to work hard, and I used to be a lot more selfish. And when I saw just how hard, there was one day I had a wake up call, and I just saw how hard Ryan works, and it inspired me to want to do the same. And in August, I became secretary for the Garden State chapter. Thank you, and it just means so much to be here, and I just think that we should honor the message of the National Federation of the Blind, and I want to make sure that I'm a member of this organization for many, many years, and to keep coming back to state conventions and go to some more national conventions, and just do as much as I can for the organization. So, on that note, let's go build the National Federation of the Blind. Thank you,
Well, my pleasure. Don't worry, you'll be paying it back. The more you say thank you, I got 4 more jobs for you. Don't worry. Listen to her. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Jonathan. And congratulations, Steve. This morning, Karen, just wait 1 second. This morning we had changing agenda slightly, so I moved something to the afternoon. V is here. V's going to talk about the cane, what's it called? Giving canes away? Cane something? You can give. You can give. Hold on.
Alright guys, so we have a really cool guest with us via FaceTime audio. Oh, technology. So this is the second year we've done a cane drive, and I've sent emails out before. I mean, we're New Jersey, we're kind of on fire. We've donated so many canes. Fire. We're on fire. This day is on fire. Anyway, so I have with me via FaceTime Jimmy from Tennessee, and he's going to kind of, also let you guys know like how much these canes have helped. So this is technology. We're gonna hope the microphone picks this up. So give me 1 second. All right, Jimmy, say something and see if we can hear you.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah!
All right, awesome. How's New Jersey doing today?
How y'all doing?
Can't do that, but it's so great to be here. So how many of you have donated a cane? If you did, it's a cheer. Awesome. Thank you so much, and thank you, Joe and V, for allowing me to speak for just a quick second. I wanted to thank you guys so much. Last year, you guys donated a bunch of canes, which ended up going, most of them went to the Philippines to help some folks who never owned a cane before. Can you believe that? Wow. Yeah. And so this year, your canes are making a big difference because we are actually, this will be the first time that You Can Give is going to do this. We're actually going to go to a country in person and hand deliver these canes and teach them kind of bring some federation philosophy to them, some positive philosophy, disabled and a woman, you have no rights. You're looked on down as a nuisance to society. And that's really sad. And so part of the team that I'm bringing with me are very accomplished women. We're going to come and show them that just because you have a disability, just because you're blind, just because you're a woman, that has nothing to do with you being independent and living the life that you want. And so we are planning on bringing 100 canes to Kenya in March. That's the most we've ever brought to one place at one time. So we're really excited. We've already got many donations, and I hear you guys are doing a great job so far. So thank you guys so much for your donations and so forth. So please keep them coming. Some people have asked, like, how did you Cane Gift start? Well, the way it started was I used to be in the automotive customizing business for 15 years. In 2010, I started a new chapter in my life and tried to figure out what I wanted to do next. And so I decided to go back to school and go into the counseling program, get a counseling degree. But during that, started a business called Custom Cane, where we customize and personalize canes. But in doing that, I found out that there were many people who had extra canes that were just sitting in their closets, or were in their drawers, under their bed, or in their attic. And I started to do research in my undergrad and how there's such a large population of blind people in the continent of Africa, in China, in the country of India. And so I thought, well, we have all these canes that we're not using, and we have people that have never owned a cane. So like, for instance, in Nigeria, one of the folding canes that you have in your hand is $150 US. That's a month's worth of rent or food. So you can imagine, okay, do I pay for food for my family, or do I get a cane? And that's even if you can find the resource to get a cane. And so that's why what we're doing is so important, because we're getting these canes and empowering the blind one cane at a time. Imagine trying to cross the street in Jersey without a cane. That'd be tough anywhere. Imagine, but that's what people are doing in South Africa. I talked to the Council for the Blind, African Council of the Blind in South Africa. And he said, gentleman told me, he said, you are actually saving lives. And I said, well, how are we doing that? I thought we were just empowering people by equipping them with canes. And he said, well, we've had people that die because they're crossing the street, taking a chance, and they don't have a cane. And so they try to listen, they try to line themselves up, and they take a chance to cross the street. So you got a car coming, they think you can see them because you don't have a cane or anything that identifies you as a blind person, but you can't see them. And so they don't stop, and then bad things happen. And so it really put a new perspective in my mind. Not only are we equipping the blind, but we're saving lives. And you guys are saving lives.
All right, Jim, I'm going to volunteer to go to a foreign country. If you send cases to Tahiti, let me know.
Joe, I'll take him to the Dominican Republic with me when I go on mission.
Thanks so much, Jimmy. Thank you for letting New Jersey be a part of this, and it's been great. And also, everyone, thank Jimmy for the door prize I'm about to hand out. Woo!
Thank you.
Okay, so Corbin, you got the name out right off the prize? Right on the table. Okay, so this door prize is a custom cane door prize. So in the bag there is a $50 certificate that you can put towards a new cane, or cane charms, cane tips, cane shields. There are also 2 cane charms, a Bluetooth speaker cane charm and a personal alarm charm. So if you're ever somewhere and you don't feel safe, that's yours, and that can happen in a lot of places. But if you feel uncomfortable, you can pull the pin. It'll send like a little piercing sound, and so then someone you can call for help. And there's also a thank you letter in there from Custom Cane and a wine glass. So Corbin, give us a name, please.
Patricia Whitley Johnson.
Patricia, you here?
And a jumbo call is not gonna let you have it. Right.
Draw again.
Rosa.
Rosa Santiago. Not here? Oh, Rosa's here. Rosa's
Yes.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna answer one quick question. So if you are interested in learning more about You Can Give or learning more about Custom Cane products, it is customcane.com, and that's custom with a K.
Good job, man. I was a little hesitant about having that done over the phone. We did that years ago, and everybody fell asleep. That was a bad one. And Carol told me we'll never do that again, so I couldn't tell her. I just couldn't tell her. I felt this back there, girl.